Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Bryan Jenks, and these are some channel updates. I have not posted in a while. I realize that. Sorry. Why do I keep disappearing? Well, I've had a lot of personal projects on my plate. I tend to overload myself and overwhelm myself, so I've been trying to reduce a lot of my projects, like pick one, really focus on it, knock it out. I actually wrote them all out in a list so I can try and actually attack them and make them go away, so my headspace isn't occupied by all of these nebulous things that I feel are stressing me out and being overwhelming. So I've had a lot on my plate. I've just been trying to clear out a lot of that stuff just to get a better handle on my life. I've had a little issue with like just really low energy, a little bit of depression hit me for a while. I just didn't want to do anything. So I'm finally like getting through that. I mean, I also just recently in the last couple months like lost like 40 pounds. So I mean, that certainly helps me feel a little bit better. But yeah, I'm just kind of recovering from all this and still just trying to get a handle on things that are just stressing me out. But the good news is that as of now today, this video is posting just to give the updates sooner, is that I already have another video that I am hopefully intending to film right after this that I will be posting shortly after, maybe on the next Monday, and doing a live stream on Wednesday, what's today, Saturday, 23rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, April 26th, I think it is. I'm going to try and do a live stream then, and I have one of the problems of my posting frequency is that I've had these two very big project ideas for videos that I want to make. They're not necessarily like obsidian related, but they're two videos that I really want to make, and they're I want to put a lot into them, so I've been getting stressed out by the fact that I need to put all that together, and it's just a lot of stuff I need to do in order to make that happen, and seeing those big projects has been stressful, so that I see that and then I get intimidated and then I can't like not fixate on it, even though the fixation is just paralysis of staring at it and being like So I finally am trying to maneuver around this block because I need to put videos up on the tube of you so that my algorithm doesn't go to crap, and also because I mean, if you're watching this, you probably want to be watching this. So I am working on some ambitious things that I want to have exist in the world, but I also need to do a lot of like research on stuff to make that happen. So stay tuned for that eventually. But some recent updates that are like, again, more context around all this. If I didn't already mention this on other platforms or you didn't already know, I did finish my schooling. So like I finished my 4-year degree at Western Governors University, bachelor's in data management and data analytics, which is really the exact name of the unit I already work in at work, data management, data analytics. So like I already started the degree before I even got that job. So like it's just ironic, but I have a degree in exactly what I do now. So that was fun. By fun, I mean, oh my God, why did I do that to myself? But at the same time, okay, cool, I got a degree now, yay. I closed my leather business. If you didn't already know, I've had a leatherworking business for like 6 or 7 years. I closed it because I don't make a lot with it, and then I was getting like executive dysfunction. I just couldn't bring myself to actually work on that stuff, especially because YouTube is just a much more better option for like my business at this point. So I closed that. I mean, I still have like all my supplies, my workbench, like all that stuff. Most of that is just like leatherworking stuff or random crap. But yeah, I closed that for like business. I still make things, but yeah. Work-wise, like forgive the dog. Can't control that. Work-wise, like work has been stressful, but good stressful. I basically got handed a lot of responsibility, and because I volunteered for it, to take on a very ambitious project. Like if anybody is aware of like Salesforce Mulesoft, like I'm diving into Mulesoft everything, all the way from the infrastructure, the organization of infrastructure, the provisioning, the assets, the organization of the assets, taxonomies, categories, tags, just all of the things. It's basically drowning while they're shooting fire hoses at you. So lots of information, and I've just been under like a constant deluge of information. And while I equal parts love it, it's just also been taxing, but in a great way. And then the big news, and one of those like paralyzing things, is that I want to make a very good video and I want to do it right, but otherwise I'm kind of just like holding onto the information at this point, and like I want to like be outspoken about it, and I'll definitely be making more videos about it in the future. But I did finally conclude my testing, and I don't just have ADHD. I'm also autistic. That's new. So that's a very new revelation. I'll talk more about that in the big video that I have planned, and I'm going to be making a lot more content on that specifically. But like in general, the impressions are like, I'm not overly like over the moon excited. I finally got, validation, confirmation. Like I mean, I've been researching this for like a year and actively working and fighting the U.S. healthcare system to get me the evaluation and the confirmation that I wanted. So now it's just kind of like, well, I told y'all, and I recognize that not everyone can get formal diagnosis, and healthcare in general is just here in the U.S. So, but I wanted it also because it just gives that credibility of like, okay, a medical professionals have also corroborated that I do in fact have this, so that I can actually talk about it with like a sense of confidence. Like I personally did not want to talk about it if it was just a self-diagnosis for me. That's not my judgment of anybody else. That's what my preference was and what I'm comfortable with. So now that I have that, a lot of my research is already in this area research. And so I'll be doing more content on this because this honestly explains a lot. Because yeah, a lot of ADHD people and the symptoms is a strong overlap because of these spectrum disorders. The symptoms all kind of overlap a lot with each other. So a lot of people resonate with a lot of the things I was talking about, who just maybe have ADHD, or maybe like me are, ADHD, DHD is like the short term, but if you're autistic and ADHD, you're based on a paper. I need to refine it, but based on a paper, you're statistically more likely to have both than one of these in isolation. So maybe people just are also undiagnosed like I was, or maybe that's just the overlap. But having this autism diagnosis actually explains a lot of the things that I felt and was going through that never really quite like, is this ADHD? I'm not sure. So more to come on that. I'm definitely could talk about that for a long time, and I will eventually in more videos, but that's going to be coming down sometime soon. So those are my updates. If you stuck around this long for my rambling, thank you. I will catch you all in the next one.